So I'm basically making this video in case anything in it actually happens in the movie, so I have proof that I called it. Hey guys, it's Sadie, and I usually don't do videos like this, but I had this crazy theory about Avengers 4 that I just thought of, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. Okay, so at the end of Infinity War, most of the heroes died, but they left the original four, like the four OGs. Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, and Hulk. And that was on purpose because now they're gonna have Avengers 4, so it's like one last classic Avengers movie. But lots of people are saying that they're trying to kill off those characters to make room for new characters because they've already gotten enough movies. They've all had their trilogies. Now Avengers will have more than a trilogy. This is the fourth Avengers movie. But I feel like if they just kill all of them, that's lazy writing, and it won't be a shock because they already did that with Infinity War, like the shock of, oh, everyone dies, you know? So I feel like they have to be a little more creative than that. So I came up with theories on how I think all of them are gonna die, but this theory is mostly based on Captain America, what I think is going to happen to him. And then I kind of have other smaller theories about them. So I'm just gonna jump right into Captain America. Okay, so I think it's safe to assume that Avengers 4 is basically gonna be undoing everything that happened in Infinity War because they lost Infinity War. Like, that was a disaster. And one of the biggest theories is that there's gonna be some type of time travel. And so I got this idea partially from like other people. Some people were bringing up Peggy Carter, thinking that she would somehow come back or be incorporated in this since they're using time travel. And if you don't remember like Captain America's exact origin story, he was made during World War II, and he fought Nazis pretty much. But then he was asleep in ice or something. I think it's kind of stupid, to be honest. But anyway, he was asleep for 70 years, then woke up in current times. So everyone he knew was either dead or like really, really old, like in their 90s. So Peggy was like an old lady, and she was his love interest and all of that stuff. So I'm going to take this theory to the next level. I think if for some reason they go back in time and like Peggy comes back and there's like some way to go back to the 1940s, I think to get rid of like Captain America's character, they'll have him go back to the 1940s and just stay there because that's his home. That's where everyone he knows is. And if they're really going to be crazy, which I don't put anything past Marvel right now, they might even undo some events that have happened like in major movies. They could just like rewrite everything that's happened in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, really, if they want to go crazy. So who knows, maybe Bucky won't die, maybe Steve never goes into the coma for 70 years and he ends up marrying Peggy. We don't know. So anyway, I think that's a way better way of writing off Captain America's character than just killing him. And then you know that even though you won't see him in movies anymore, that he's somewhere in that universe being happy. And there's always a possibility of bringing him back if they want to do some crazy stuff, because that's what Marvel does. He's still alive, just like in the 1940s, so he could always come back. Or he could be in the movies but like old. Who knows? Okay, so next is Tony Stark, and my theories about Tony Stark aren't as elaborate as my ones for Steve Rogers, but I feel like if any of them die, it's gonna be Tony Stark because he's always had this guilt of like everyone else living and him dying, and hinted at so many times. I think it's finally like him dying, and we pretty much know he's gonna be written off somehow because Robert Downey Jr.'s contract with Marvel ends after Avengers 4. So I think he will die. I don't know how he will die exactly, but I think Pepper will be pregnant when he dies because in Infinity War he kept talking about wanting to have children. So he's gonna die, but he's gonna leave like a child behind basically. And this isn't my theory, this is just what a lot of people are saying, but I want to include it because I really like it. I hope it happens if Tony Stark does die. People are thinking that Shuri will take over as the new Iron Man, because you know she's really good with technology and everything. And that would make sense because in the comics right now, or maybe not right now, but I know at one point in the comics, Iron Man was like replaced after he died with, it wasn't Shuri, but it was like a young African American teenage girl or something, or like very, very young. So it makes sense if they're gonna go down a similar route for Shuri to take over, and I want Shuri to have a more important part in the cinematic universe because I absolutely love her. Okay, so next is Thor. So I don't have a lot about Thor either, but I think he's just gonna go back to Asgard. Or maybe the breaches will close somehow and he can never come back or something. Who knows? But I mean, it seems like it's been leading up to that for a while, that he's just gonna go back there and stay there and roll over Asgard. So I think that's where Thor is gonna go. And as for Hulk, I don't really have any theories for him because no one really cares about Hulk. Let's be honest. I don't think anything special is gonna happen. They might just kill him. Who knows? Or maybe they won't write off these characters. Maybe they'll keep them in and they'll just be less important. I just want to clarify, I don't want these to come true because I love all of the original four. And like, I don't want them to die or go away. I want them to stay. Especially because I didn't get into the like, Marvel Cinematic Universe up until recently. Like, I watched some of the movies, but I only, like, over the summer really, like, sat down and watched all of them. So I feel like I haven't had enough time with them yet. I'm not ready for them to go. And as for like how they'll defeat Thanos, I don't have any specific theories on that. But come on, we all know that Captain Marvel is gonna drop kick him or something. If any of this is like inaccurate, or if you see any holes in this, which I don't think you really will because like I didn't go into that much detail. But feel free to let me know. Just be nice. Don't be like rude and be like, you stupid girl. Like, just calm down, okay? And if you would like to add on to the theory at all, I'd love that. Let's have a huge discussion. Let's have a huge discussion down in the comments, and you can tell me all your theories and thoughts, and we can just talk about Marvel movies. I need more Marvel friends. So yeah, bye.